That's the phone number, 03-5155-4674. These are the people that don't care whether I live or die. They're not fixing my aircon until the 14th. People are dying in the weather right now, and they won't pay for a room to me to stay in. And they're not legally obligated to like they are in the United States. My place is uninhabitable. It's 114 degrees in my apartment right now. People are dying everywhere. It's in the news, and this company doesn't care whether I live or die. This company doesn't care whether I live or die. And so when you rent an apartment in Japan, they like my place is 114 degrees, and they're trying to say that they don't have to pay for a safe place for me to live in. And I told them that my place is not habitable, the company. That's the air conditioner. So I'm waiting for the appointment. 3 days for the appointment. I would like it fixed as soon as possible. Tell them to speed it up as soon as possible. What day? Tomorrow? I will call them again soon and let them know. "17 years old. 01, that's the manufacture date there on that one. So that's on the 1st and the 2nd, right? I want a hotel room. Maintenance company says they cannot come till the 15th of August. I'm going to NHK tomorrow. I can die from heat stroke. She's saying they're trying their best to help me. They won't pay for a place for me to live, and that this is fine. Then I'm talking about the sex business with the neighbor. So you always want to check out your management company. Like, I should have seen the warning signs, like the building looked like it wasn't maintained and all that stuff. There was problems with it, and I should have figured that when you see that in a building, that means that the maintenance company isn't very good, and that they're greedy. They don't care about my life. They just want money. Basically. So I wanted my money back when I first moved in, because so anyways, I'll go back to this about the current thing about the heat. This is a friend of mine. This is the current temperature right now. Or actually, this is yesterday. My friend says go to your city local office. Holy hell, raise hell. It could easily lead to a medical emergency with humidity factor. It's 111 degrees. So people are dying from heat stroke. Right now, my air conditioner is broken. They won't pay for a hotel for me to stay in, and the place is basically inhabitable, and they're trying to tell me that the place is habitable. It's crazy. So let's look on the weather. Let's look at NHK Weather News right now, or NHK News. And they want me to wait till the 15th. Many people going to the hospital. Symptoms. This is aside from exercise during the day and all that. So basically, people are dying like flies from heat stroke and all that stuff. And they're taking their sweet time about fixing my air conditioner. And I've gone to the police about it, and they're like, well, they filled their obligation. They're going to fix it on the 14th, right? And if I'm dead. So also I asked the Shibuya police, I went to them, and they said that, I said, well, what happens if I die? Isn't the landlord responsible? And they said, yes, the landlord's responsible if you're dead, but that's not doing you any good if you're dead, right? So, yeah, that's basically what I've been dealing with. And that's just the air conditioning unit. That's one of the issues that I'm going through right now. That's the air conditioning unit. And then the company, I'll give you their number. Their number is this is the name of the company. 0353686741. And so this corporation doesn't care whether I live or die. Basically, they could give a rat's ass. And they're too cheap to get an emergency repair to get my air conditioner fixed. People are dying everywhere. They won't pay for my apartment. And GTN, who's the management company, basically GTN is like the go-between, the English go-between and everything. So my life is in danger in that way. Then in another way, my life is in danger also. I've lived in Tokyo for 10 years off and on. I lived in Toyosu. I lived in Minami Tsunamachi. And I never, ever had a problem like this before in my entire stay in Japan. It's only been the last 8 months that I've been dealing with these different real estate agencies that handle foreigners all by myself because I'm not married anymore.